Good morning. Today's book that I wanted to talk to you about is another book by one of my favorite authors of all time, and that is John Green. This is the first book that he ever wrote, as far as the first published novel that he wrote. This has, at this point, been adapted into a Hulu miniseries. This is a book that has won the Michael L. Prince Award, which is an award bestowed upon young adult novels for excellence by the American Library Association. And this book that I'm talking about is Looking for Alaska. So, Looking for Alaska is a story that I think in a lot of ways pairs really wonderfully with Paper Towns. The main character's name is Miles Halter. Yeah, I just wanted to double check. You know, after you read these books, it's been a while. You worry you forget the names. So Miles Halter is a kid who's fascinated with people's last words. He's also someone that feels like an outsider, like many of us do. And he doesn't really feel very well connected until he goes to a specific Culver Creek. It's essentially like a boarding school. And he meets some great friends, a lot of them who have some really fun, unique nicknames, including his roommate. But he also meets this specific girl who he is deeply interested in. And her name is Alaska Young. And Alaska is, in many ways, that stereotypical manic pixie dream girl that John Green sort of dismantled the idea of in Paper Towns. She is someone who there is a lot more going on the inside than anyone can ever see or understand. And there is beauty and art and love and emotion, but also pain underneath there. And this book is divided into two sections, and I hate to even say this because I feel in many ways like it's spoilers, but it's divided into two sections. The first section, if you can see that, says before, so you can assume that the second section, about halfway through the book, is after. And the after is after Alaska is not there anymore. And I'm not going to specify what that means, but all these friends, this group of friends who, by the way, there's prank wars going on. There's a lot of fun, like boarding school type stuff going on. But this group of friends that has grown very close, but also had their share of tumultuous moments. Alaska goes missing in one way or another, and they have to cope with what's left in her wake, the good and the bad that she left, and the feelings that they had about her, and the feelings that they maybe didn't know about her. This is a beautiful book. It is a powerful look at youth and adolescence, at the feeling of needing to fit in, and it deals with, too, the idea that there is so much beneath the surface of our children and teens, and we never know what's going on, so we want to make sure that we're careful in the way that we interact with them. I highly recommend this book, as I highly recommend any John Green book. I hope that you enjoy it.